This is Eric J coming at you with street news. No, we ain't professional and neither is this story. So look, 40-year-old Nicolania Pace recently did an interview where she spoke out against her 19-year-old son Antonio Hicks, who fatally shot and killed her 41-year-old fiance Johnny Clyburn after she believed the devil asked Antonio for his soul and he gave it to him. She said, "Who would do something so evil?" Antonio knew exactly what he was doing. Antonio is a monster and I want justice for my fiance. He deserves exactly what he did to John. John was a wonderful man and a wonderful father. Antonio was angry that he had to return to Florida to live with his father. Nicolania was also hit by a stray bullet intended for Johnny, but she still managed to call 911 and identify the shooter as her son. Officers who responded to the scene said they located Antonio 3 miles away from his home and was taken to a local hospital for a mental evaluation. Sergeant Michael Woody said, "It appears he does suffer from some type of psychological disorder. Unfortunately, I don't want to go into diagnosing him just yet. We were told that he's been off some medications that he normally takes, which may have contributed to the incident." Listen, when I first heard this story, I knew something was wrong with Antonio. I knew it was more than just his mama finding the man of her dreams and wanting to get married and kick him out so they could have the house to themselves. Listen, should Antonio be held accountable for his actions? Yes, but to what degree? Nicolania, you said your son is a monster. And you said he deserves exactly what he did to John, because John was a wonderful man. But your son was a sick man, and you knew that before you moved John in. You had to know Antonio wasn't going to take you putting him out the house well. And I'll say this, the effort that you're putting into making sure that he get the death penalty, if you would have put that same amount of effort into making sure he took his medication, this might be a totally different situation. And I know some of y'all gonna say, well, he's a grown man, she can't make him take his medication, but she can pick up the phone and dial 911 when he go too far. See, we have to stop waiting till situations get extreme before we speak out on it. She's very vocal now, but in my opinion, she should have been vocal a little earlier, because in all honesty, Johnny, the love of your life, when he moved into your house, he moved into your world. You knew what type of son you had. You knew mentally he wasn't all the way there. And for you to get in front of these cameras and call him everything but a child of God, in my opinion, that's wrong. Your son has an illness. He's sick. And if you wasn't capable of making sure he take his medication the way he's supposed to, then you should have shifted the responsibilities to someone else. But to accept it for 19 years and then all of a sudden you find the love of your life, now he's got to go stay with his dad in a whole nother state, that's wrong. And again, this is just my opinion, and I'm not blaming her for his actions, but you knew what he was going through before you allowed the love of your life to come into your world.